DGM Insights Sexuality, How Normal People Should View It. Swinger's Guide. List of common terms at the end of this video.
Off and crazy on some of the other terms. No offense meant to anybody. I don't care, personally, I don't understand why people care what their neighbor does in their bedroom. I don't care, and I don't understand why people care about who you sleep with. You know, it's thousands of years, the privacy of your bedroom has been private. It's legally private and private in many different ways. So I knew somebody that went to this. It's a church that's very open-minded, and they had a bunch of youth talking about their sexualities, and they were very complaining and whiny and unhappy about how society treats them, because the society norms are still a little bit different, but they all, in their own way, could have acted more towards the social norms and did not. And now I've been in some southern states, and so I've been talking to people there too, but and they're very, very, there's reasons why they feel the way they do, but culturally, not to get into that, but if you don't care what other people think, and if you don't care what other people do in their bedroom, it shouldn't be a social issue unless you're advertising it. Now, there was a DEI, and it's for like HR deals with it. It's kind of like trying to be like justice for everybody and being fair to everybody. Now, fair to everybody should be a concept, whether you want to, if you're a man, want to be in a dress, or you want to wear men's clothing and you're a woman, or if you want to have sex with the same gender or not. None of those issues should be in the workplace. However, now this program and DEI, and I was asked about it because I've been in HR, and I said, well, the problem with that is it offends 37% of the people who believe you should be a male if you're a male, and you should be called a he or she, depending on, you know, those concepts. So you're offending the social norms of 37% of America. So then they said, well, we should change the norms. Well, there's a lot of norms we should change. There are. Your sexuality shouldn't matter. But then you're watching, and if you're thinking, okay, so transgender and some other issues they're under 4% of the American population. True homosexuality and bisexuality is far higher, especially bisexuality, far higher than they actually know, but people actually realize. But the point is that if you're 4% and you're in 100% of all the things you watch on TV, or if it's brought up over and over again, that's not a 4% representation. You're just trying to get people to change their social views. Good luck, because some of those social views have different reasons for them. But you're better off not doing it emotionally, and like you're complaining or you're bitching or whatever you want to call the term that means you're hounding on it. There was a lesbian person I knew, she was in our wedding, but she always was trying to get people to say something like they were against homosexuality or lesbian relationships, and she was always trying to pick a fight. And it's sort of part of her mental illness. She's a psychologist now, but it was part of her mental illness to want to pick fights about it. And so she asked me, I said, I don't care what you do in the bedroom, it doesn't matter to me. And then she said, what do you think about social thing? You know, so we went down that road. And I think the social part of it should change, but it should change to, I don't care what you do in your bedroom. You have a right to that privacy. I don't care who you want to date. You have a right to that privacy. So it's just a concept of sexuality and how we should view it socially. Thank you. So here is a short list of terms of sexuality. There is what they consider straight, heterosexual, which is a person who is attracted to and has sex with people of the opposite gender. Then there is gay homosexual, which is men who have sex with the same gender or same sex. Let's see. So then there's lesbian homosexual, which is women who want to have sex with other women, same-sex relationships. There's bisexual. Those are people who are attracted to both and have sex with both men and women. So then there's pansexual, and that means that they're just who they're attracted to. They have a sexual attraction to them, and they go with that feeling. There's polysexual, those who are romantically or sexually involved with both genders or all genders and gender types. There's asexual, and that's a person who is not interested in sex at all. There's kind of a subcategory I would put to that, which would be people who use it as a product. They sell it at work or they sell it at home, and they're really asexual. They just trying to find uses for it. So then those are just the basic. Now I know they go a little bit